Cats hop out of the whip with masks on, all black on with Max on.
You know what time it is.
I spend more than 10 minutes seeing you, bitch, and I take your ass back to the crib.
You know what time it is.
Lounging before SWAT raid. This motherfucker owe me money and he just got paid.
You know what time it is.
Flow vomitous, one verse burst thermometers. Whenever drugs in the spot.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a sample shopping episode. Been a minute since I didn't do one of these, and I definitely want to thank my friend Adriana, who was the owner of Decant Shop, for having patience and just sort of letting me go through some things. And then hopefully I'll be able to deliver these videos to you guys weekly moving forward, because I have 4 great fragrances to talk to you about today. And then just sitting in the stash that Decant Shop has sent me, I got another 4 or 5 weeks of videos, so a lot of great content for you guys. And of course, these videos are possible because Decant Shop sends me these samples and gives me the coupon code, so you guys can save 12% off your entire order. That coupon code is MAX12. Use it at checkout, and that will get you 12% off your entire order. So coupon code MAX12, 12% off your entire order. Decant Shop has just absolutely such a great selection of fragrances, niche fragrances, designer fragrances, discontinued fragrances. I know there's a lot of good stuff recently that was added, a lot of stuff from Rouge, so please check them out. Use that coupon code MAX12, 12% off your entire order. Guys, we have 4 fragrances to look at today. First one is from the house of Acqua de Parma. It is this guy. It is called Iris Nobile. This is one I wanted to check out because this made the Base Notes Top 500 list. We've looked at a few from Acqua de Parma on the show, mainly from their blue line and a few from the Essenza collection. Iris Nobile is mainly marketed for women, and as I said, showed up on that Base Notes list. It was released in 2004. The perfumers on this one, Francois Caron and Francis Kurkdjian, and the notes on this one are bergamot, orange, mandarin orange, star anise and iris at the top, mimosa, tuberose, orange blossom, hibiscus, ylang ylang, and cedar in the middle, amber and vanilla in the base. This is a fragrance you can generally find for about $100 online. Now, I have all of these on skin. I find this one to be okay. I mean, this is pretty high up on the Base Notes list. It's a little confusing to me. I guess it's a nice floral freshie, but it's definitely nothing that I'd go gaga about. And for men, I just think there's better iris fragrances out there with a lot more character to them. This one just doesn't do enough personally for me. I just think of it as very sort of light and neutral. It just sort of smells like a nice white floral with a dose of citrus and iris, but certainly I don't think this is a great fragrance. And if you're looking at the Acqua de Parma line, I think there's a lot more other fragrances you should look at before you take a look at this one. Next up, we're going to take a look at one from the house of Serge Lutens. This one is called Bois Sepia, and obviously that means sepia wood. We looked at the Torah Noir, the last video that I did. I kind of thought that was a nice floral tropical fragrance. This is one of the older Serge Lutens scents. It's a bit harder to find as well. Barney's does have the bell jar for $310, but I have not seen it online discounted in the 50 ml bottles. And this one was released in 1994 from in-house perfumer Christopher Sheldrake. Notes on this one are going to be vetiver, sandalwood, patchouli, apopanax, and cypress. And this one's okay. This is sort of a darker woody scent. There's some vetiver here. There's you're gonna get the sandalwood. I don't know what sepia wood smells like. It's an okay fragrance. It's just, again, like I feel like with Serge, there's Fianagawi and Chergui and Gingembre and just other ones we've looked at, Eau de Peau, Berneo 1834. This one just doesn't do it for me. It's not bad. It's sort of a dark woody scent with some vetiver, a little bit of resin, but it doesn't excite me. Certainly I don't think this is worth you searching for that bell jar and paying $300. Next up, guys, we're going to take a look at one from the house of Bulgari. This one is called Haute Rouge, and this one is also on the Base Notes list. We looked at Aqua Tonic a few months back. I kind of like that one. I own 3 from Bulgari. I own Pour Homme Soir, Acqua and Black. And I would like to check out the Thé Noir, the black tea fragrance, which I have not seen available in the US. If anyone has, please let me know. I've seen this one, Tea Rouge, go for as little as $40 on FragranceNet. It was released in 2006 by perfumer Olivier Poage, and the notes on this one are pink pepper, orange, and bergamot at the top, red tea and fig in the middle, walnut, musk, and resin in the base. And guys, I keep it 100 with you guys. If this lasted a little bit longer, had a little bit more to it, this would be maybe my favorite tea fragrance. I love Tea for Two by L'Artisan. I don't get beast mode performance out of that. I think it's hard, for me at least, for tea fragrances on my skin. This one is fresh. There's fig in this one. There's a nuttiness from the walnut. So picture like a nice tea fragrance. A lot of tea. You definitely get a shitload of tea in this one. Mason Martin Margiela has like a, their replica line. They have, I think, tea, like Tea Ceremony, and that's a hardcore tea fragrance. This gives you as much tea, but this one is very fresh, but unfortunately it's fleeting. On my skin it's fleeting. I sprayed it a couple minutes ago and it's already very light, so I won't pick it up, but I really like the composition. Guys, we're gonna finish this week. We're gonna go back to the house of Serge Lutens and look at Arabie. Now, this one gets a lot of comparison to Amber Absolute by Tom Ford, which I just smelled the re-release of at Bergdorf Goodman. This one is easy to find online for a good price. You can find this one for $60. This one was released in 2000. The perfumer is Christopher Sheldrake again. And your notes on this one are going to be nutmeg, caraway, benzoin, and sandalwood, bay leaf, mandarin, cloves, cedar, dried fruit, fig, dates, resins, tonka, and myrrh. And I think this is just a bombastic amber fragrance for $60. I personally don't love it as an amber fragrance. There are just some amber fragrances I think are better, and the best for me being the Raja Dove Amber Extrait. But that's sort of a sweeter, smoother amber scent, and this one's sort of very ballsy. It's definitely a little bit animalic to me. There's a lot of resin here. There's a lot of dried fruit. It does sort of smell like just a bunch of dried fruit cooked down. It's really nice though, and I could see this being excellent around the holidays. And at $60, a niche perfume of this quality, man, it would be hard to pass up on this one. Like, I think I would get this, if I saw it at the right price. I'm not in the market for that sort of fragrance right now, so I don't know if I'd buy it tomorrow, but it's definitely something that I'll keep my eye on and just keep trying, because I think it's got a lot of potential and I really like it. If I'm ranking these, obviously Arabie is going to be far and away number one. I would go Tea Rouge 2. Whoops. I'd go Bois Sepia 3, and I'd go with the Acqua de Parma 4. I would recommend taking a look at Arabie and the Tea Rouge if you like tea fragrances. I could see getting both of those, but I'm not sure if I'll get either. So guys, that has been this week's episode of Sample Shopping. We'll be back next week with 4 more fragrances. We're going to look at one from the house of Montal. We're going to look at one from the house of Giorgio Armani, one from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, and one from the house of Profumo Roma. Guys, thank you so much for waiting for this, and again, I want to thank Adriana for waiting for me to get back to these. That coupon code is still active, MAX12. It's going to save you 12% off your entire order, so I implore you to use it and save as much as possible. You're just not going to find a better place online to get samples. People always ask me, where can I get samples, where can I get decants? That's the only place I feel comfortable sending friends and family and subscribers is decantshop.com. Guys, again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you again real soon with more videos. My name is Maximilian. I must know.
Make me bring out the bulls, fitted black hoodie and Barclays. Went to the store, I bought a loose and a quarter juice. Used to do the crimes, now I just report the news. Words from the crime blotter make every rhyme hotter. Still a dime.